Hi, my name is Joey Martina and I have a challenge here today for you and for me. The challenge is simple. The challenge is change. Change. Change your life. Change your life. The challenge is to take everything you've ever wanted to do and go in that direction, to go and do it. To take everything you've ever complained about, had excuses about, whined about, and do something about it. Everybody has something in their life that they can change for the better, that they can improve. And I'm challenging you to do that. And that's not all I'm challenging you. I'm challenging you to do that in 1 week, in 7 days, to change your life. To change your life in 7 days. Now, I'm not asking you to do everything. I'm not asking you to do something about everything you've ever whined about. I'm not asking that. I'm not saying that in a week you're going to have the perfect dream life that you always ever wanted. You're going to be living in the Bahamas or on a cloud or with Prince Charming. I'm not asking or saying that. I'm saying to begin to take the steps in that direction. Because as a wise man once said, I'm sure, any journey, no matter how long, how far, how dangerous or treacherous, how easy or simple, began with the first step, began with starting, began with moving forward. And that first step is what's most important, and the step after that, 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 and the continuation of those steps. So what I want to be able, and I'm sure that I can teach you in a week, is how to start, to choose to make a decision to start going in the direction you want to go, and how to maintain it. Because those two things are what are really important. If you're on a train, and you're on tracks heading towards Germany, but you want to be going to France, what are you going to do? Are you going to stay on that train the whole time, hoping that maybe sometime it might magically arrive at France? Or are you going to get off that freaking train, get on a new train that you know is going to France, and go to France? It's a simple metaphor, but it should be clear enough. If you're not going in the direction you want to be going in, you need to think to yourself, what am I doing here? What am I doing with my life? What excuse could you possibly have for not doing what you want to do? And whatever that excuse is that good enough for you? Is that good enough for you to settle? Is that a good enough excuse to say, okay, I'm not going to follow my dreams, I'm not going to do what I want, I'm not going to live the life that I want to live, because, it's not up to me, Whose life are you living? Who is deciding the things in your life? I thought it was your life, that thing that you live, you do it every day, I think, you live, you're alive. It's your life, okay? If you're not making decisions in your life, you're not doing what you want to do in your life, then what are you doing? What's going on? You got to think about this kind of stuff, man. What is happening here? If you're not living your life, who is? Whose life are you living? Whose life did you buy into? Whose plan did you buy into that said, this is the way things should be, this is the way life should be? What decisions did you make to bring you here? And still none of that matters. What matters is now. What matters is here. What matters is this video, because I know that you're probably watching this video because you do want to change something in your life. Whether it's a big change or a small change, a financial change, a physical change, a relationship change, this whole list of things you can change. There's a whole list of things I'm sure you can make better. There's a whole list of things that I can make better. There's so many things that I want to make better in my life. And that's what I plan on doing. That's what I'm going to do in this week. That's what I'm going to show you to start and maintain. Because that's what's most important. So if you want to make a change in your life, then I beg you, please, let this video be the trigger. Let this video be your excuse to say, okay, I'm going to do it. Because we all know that change doesn't happen in a week. You're not going to have that dream life that you've always dreamt about in 1 week. Change happens in a minute, in a moment, in a second, in a flash, in a heartbeat. Change happens instantly. Change is when you say, okay, I am going to change. I will make things different. I am going to make my life different. That is when a change happens. Now, it takes longer for you to notice the results of that change, for you to experience what that change has brought into your life, but the change happens instantly. It is a decision. So let this be your decision to follow this, to change in a week. If you don't think you can do it, that's fine. Give it a try is all I'm asking. Think about what it would be like to change. Because people don't realize that it's so simple. It's not complicated. We make it complicated with all this extra drama and other nonsense, but it's so simple to just make a change, to make things different. And that is what I want to show people. That's what I want to show you. Because people don't realize that if you want something, you decide to do it, and you go do it. It's not much more complicated than that. You take something, you go for it. You do it. You accomplish it, it's done. Finished. End of story. You don't whine and complain, create excuses. Oh, I don't have enough capital. I don't have enough this. Oh, I don't have enough that. Oh, they don't like me. Oh, my brother and sister, blah, 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 blah. Okay? That's not what it's about. You either do something or you don't. Period. End of story. That's it. Done. Finito. So, all I'm saying is that if we lived our lives the way that we try to accomplish our goals, we would be screwed. We would be finished. We would be extinct as a race. I mean, just imagine, I could have prepared better for this, but just imagine that this book right here is a sandwich, okay? Now, I'm going to be the person who lives life the way that most people try to accomplish their goals. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. What do I do? What do I do? I don't want to be hungry. The sandwich? What? Whoa, there's a sandwich. Wow. Oh, wow, I wish I could eat that sandwich. But, you know, I can't reach out. I'm not going to reach out and grab it. It's not in my mouth. I can't eat it. I can't eat it if it's not in my mouth. I have to reach out and grab. Okay, I'm taking it too far with the sandwich, but you get it. People don't reach out and take the things that they want in life. And if they did, it would be easier. I'm not saying that reaching out is easy, but I'm saying that it's simple. And you don't need to complain if you just take responsibility for the fact that you decided not to do it. It's not anybody else's fault. It's not anybody else's fault that you're not where you want to be. It's because you decided not to go there. You decided that you were going to give up. You decided that it was too hard. And that is your choice also. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's your choice how far you decide you want to reach out. And you need to decide that now. How far are you willing to go? How much are you willing to give? What are you willing to do to get where you want to go? It's all important questions, all things that you want to know about yourself. How far are you willing to reach out? How far are you willing to reach out to grab the things that you know you deserve, that you know you rightfully deserve in life, that are waiting for you? It's all just waiting for you to reach out and grab it. Are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to say, I want this, I'm going to change my life, I'm going for it, give me it? Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to do that? Good, I hope so. So, I want you to really let this be the trigger. Imagine you're in a fork in the road right now in this moment. You can decide to stick with your life the way it is, or you can decide to, just take a week. Take a week, not take a week off, you don't need to take a week off, something like that. Just take this week and decide to make a change. No matter how small or how big, just make something different. Move in the direction that you want to be going. Move in that direction. Because if you don't, you're going to be lost. You're going to be going somewhere that you don't even know why you're going there, and you don't want to be there. So take this moment, take this chance, take this challenge, go for it. Be there. I'm going to do it. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to freaking start this thing. This is day one. I'm getting right into it. So let's go for it, all right? Let's do it. 1 week. Big change.